guys, Lightning14 here, soaring back into your everyday life with another video. And in this video we're going to talk about this which is my pump action modulus tristrike. See a lot of pump action blasters or blasters that are converted to pump action. You see stuff like recons, retaliators, long shots even, but not a whole lot of tristrikes, and I don't know why, because the tristrike is a really good blaster. It's basically a slam fire retaliator, or I guess a delta trooper now, but anyways, so what I have done to it is I have connected this retaliator foregrip to the place where the bolt for the tristrike goes with these shelving brackets. That's what these pieces of metal are. I picked them up at Goodwill Outlet for like, I don't know, like probably $2 for enough material to make probably like 10 different pump grips for different blasters. So pretty good deal in my opinion. And the way I have attached it to the bolts in the foregrip is I have, I'm not sure if it's going to show up on camera here, but I have run a bolt through the foregrip of the retaliator, and I also drilled a couple of extra holes, measured twice, drilled once, and then I attached it to the bolt sled. Yeah, the bolt sled with what is actually a metal coat hanger. You can see that's this piece here. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but I just cut off a piece of metal coat hanger wire and shoved it through there, and then it's also spaced off of the shell. See if I can get that in frame. It's going to be hard to see, but it's spaced off of the shell with a nut in between the priming rods and the shell. Because when I first did it, I didn't have any spacers in between the grip and the shell, and in between the foregrip and the shell. So once I added those, you can see it's spaced off here, and it's not going to show up because I already tried that, but right here, and that makes it work a lot smoother, because before it was just rubbing up on the shell and grating against it. So that's something to keep in mind if you're going to try making a homemade pump grip for yourself. Overall, it was a fairly simple project. It wasn't terribly difficult. It did take a while to figure out that I need to space it off of there and to find the materials that I need to connect it, but other than that, it was really simple. And one other extra thing that I did, you'll notice that the front of the retaliator barrel is different, and you'll see if you look down the barrel, let's see if we can get that on camera. It's not going to show up very well, but I have dremeled out the entire inside of the retaliator barrel, which took quite a while actually. So if you look down the barrel, it looks super ghetto and kind of beat up because I didn't sand anything down or anything, because I figure if you're looking down the barrel, you're probably going to get shot anyway, so what's the point? Nobody's going to really be looking down the barrel of the blaster very often. So I figured I'd just leave it. And then I wrapped the front of it in painter's tape. I just took off the two front orange pieces that are the orange tip of the barrel normally, and then I wrapped this in painter's tape to give it a little bit better fit on this piece of PVC. This is like maybe 2-inch PVC, I'm not sure. And then I added some orange construction paper around the tip to make it orange. Overall, it functions perfectly. Just pump it forward and back, and the good thing about the tristrike, like I mentioned, is that it has slam fire, so you can slam fire, and it works very, very well. I did attempt to upgrade the internals with a Tech 6 spring, but that didn't work out for some reason. It wasn't a problem with it catching, it was a problem with the trigger. I'm not sure why it was, but it caught fine, then it would fire just fine, and then sometimes you would pull the trigger like over and over and nothing would happen. It wouldn't fire the blaster even though it was primed. So I'm not sure why that is. I'm going to have to do a little more research into that. But for now, I'm very happy with how this blaster turned out. Dremeling out the inside of the retaliator barrel was a complete necessary thing to do. If you want to make a pump action blaster, you have to widen the barrel. Well, you don't have to, but I would definitely highly recommend somehow widening the barrel, either putting a piece of PVC in there or something, because if you just leave it as the stock retaliator barrel, it will make your blaster so much more inaccurate, because when the darts exit the blaster, they can very easily hit on the inside of the barrel, and that just throws them off. They go, and then they'll go shooting off in the direction you don't want. And that'll happen even with really small, short Nerf barrels like the Chrono barrel. I've noticed it'll happen too. So yeah, I think that's everything that I want to cover for this blaster. I'll show you guys the firing demo now. Alright, so we're going to be firing at the door, over there, over there about 30-ish feet away, so here we go. Using standard AccuFake darts, I have an 18-round magazine. I think we've got a few left. We'll do slam fire now. Oh, only 2 left. All right, next magazine. And slam firing off the last few. So it did seem like we had a few misfires. Some darts just sort of spiraled out of the barrel. I'm not sure why that was. Might be my sling mount that I put into the retaliator barrel. It might be that problem, or I'm not sure what. But yeah, so that's that. Let's do the conclusion now. So in conclusion, I'm very happy with how this project turned out. I know I say that for everyone, but actually I'm with this one. You guys don't see the projects that I'm not happy with how they turn out, because those end up not being made into videos because they're failures. Anyways, very happy with how this project turned out. It was a bit of a challenge, but I got it to work in the end. I thought it was just going to be super simple, but there ended up being a few smaller complications. But yeah, overall I'm very happy with how it turned out. It's a little bit jank for sure. The fact that the bolt sled is held to the priming bars with the coat hanger wire is a little bit jank, but it works, so I guess it's fine. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please comment, like, and subscribe. I really would appreciate it, and it helps me out a lot. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, project ideas, please leave those in the comment section down below. I love hearing from you guys, and I respond to all the comments I get. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.